Today, we are launching the SB1 Infinite Soundboard from ElevenLabs. Now, what makes this soundboard incredibly unique is that you can describe any sound you can think of, and our AI text-to-SFX model will give you sound effects that you can then drop into this soundboard. You are no longer limited by the sound effects or the MP3s that you can find online. So I'm going to show you how this works. When you land on the SB1, you'll see that we've given you 4 presets. There's an ambient preset, a drum machine, sounds from movies, and animal sounds. Now with the ambient preset, we have sounds like light rain and heavy rain, and maybe the sound of waves as well. And these have all been generated by just describing the sound and having our model generate the sound effect. So let's say I want to add a new sound to this ambient soundboard. I am going to ask for the sound of rain hitting the roof of a tent. And I'm going to click generate, and the model is going to give me 4 sound effects that have been created completely from scratch that I can choose from and then drop into my soundboard. So I'm going to listen through these generations. And when I find one that I like, let's go for number 4, I can add it to this button here. So now I can trigger this sound effect in my soundboard, and I can also loop these sound effects. So I could have this sound effect looping round on rotation with the sound of waves as well. You can imagine this being really nice for a guided meditation, or perhaps you just want to have some nice ambient sound while you're working and to help you focus. So I'm going to stop these. You can also play this like a drum machine. So I'm not a drummer, but I'm going to do my best to try and play the drums for you right now. It's not bad. And then we have the movies and TV sounds. So if I make a joke and I want to convince you that it's funny, I can trigger a laugh track straight after I've said it. Now, where this gets really cool is you can create your own presets. So I've created a demo preset here. I've got a video game preset where I generated someone saying the word high score.
High score.
And also the sound of a laser gun. So if I want to add a new sound, again, I click the empty slot. And now let's say I want the sound of an explosion in space. I'm actually not sure what an explosion in space really sounds like, but this is what the model thinks it sounds like. So I get these 4 examples. So I'm going to go for this first one. And so I can build up these presets using whatever sound effects I can think of and describe. Then when I'm happy with the preset, I can share it with my friends using a link, or I can share it directly to social media. We think the SB1 opens up a whole new range of possibilities for people who are live streaming or podcasting or maybe gaming. But more than anything else, it's just a really fun instrument or a sampler to mess around with. And it was certainly a very fun project to build here at ElevenLabs. If you do create a cool preset, then we would love to see it. So do tag us on social media, and ideally film a video of yourself performing or perhaps demonstrating these soundboards, because we think the possibilities really are endless.